Are you ever confused by the decisions that your boss makes? Do you feel like you don't fully understand what it is that they're trying to do? Perhaps you think they're making a huge mistake. If so, this video is for you. Welcome to the channel, Leadership with Mike. On this channel, I help you become a more confident leader, and I do this with no nonsense sense, if that makes any sense. And I want to give a quick shout out to today's video sponsor, Connect Team, but more on that in a second. Let's shed some light on why your boss might be making certain decisions. It's no secret that the relationship between manager and their employees can be tricky to navigate, and with a lack of understanding, it seems impossible. Let's just pause for a second. I want to make it clear. In management, as well as every other profession or career choice, we got some bad apples. This video, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the majority of leaders who are trying, who want to do well by others. And after watching this video, my hope is that you'll have a much better idea of what motivates your boss and how to make both of your lives easier. Managers are often seen as the glue that holds a business or an organization together. They're responsible for overseeing teams, making important decisions, and basically just keeping everyone on track. But sometimes it really is easy to forget that managers, they're human too. They have their own personal and professional pressures to deal with, just like everybody else. Whether it's meeting their quarterly goals, handling difficult employees, or balancing work and family life, managers, they have a lot on their plates. But despite these challenges, many managers continue to excel at or in their roles, driven by the desire to succeed and to make a positive impact. Ultimately, managers have their own BS that they have to deal with, just like you, just like me. Now, being a manager, it's not just about barking out orders and delegating tasks. It's about making the tough decisions that can impact the entire organization, your entire team. And while employees may think that decision-making process is pretty straightforward, the truth is, it's a multifaceted process. A manager or your boss has to weigh multiple factors like the needs of the business, the goals of the company, and the impact on employees and customers. It requires a lot of critical thinking, a lot of strategic planning, and a consideration of the long-term effects of each option. So the next time you're quick to judge your manager or your boss's decision, remember, they've got a lot on their plate, and it really isn't an easy job. As a manager or a boss, it can be tough to navigate the delicate balance of what to share, what not to share, because there's crucial information that you have to keep confidential and under wraps. Now, while honesty and transparency, they're undoubtedly essential components of leadership, sometimes there are just certain things that your boss can't share. Perhaps there's legal reasons, or there's privacy concerns, or it's sensitive financial information that just needs to remain confidential. As challenging as it may be, your boss has to keep the team informed to the extent that they can while still respecting these boundaries of confidentiality. Remember, as a leader, their job is to not only keep the team informed, but it's also to inspire the trust and confidence in their leadership abilities and their ability to keep things confidential. So managers need to be upfront with what information they can share while reassuring the team that they're doing what needs to be done to protect the company and its employees. Being a manager, it can also feel like you're walking a tightrope, at least sometimes. You're juggling the needs of different teams, different departments, and different stakeholders. Managers need to try their best to make everyone happy. And believe you me, this can feel overwhelming, especially when faced with competing demands that kind of seem impossible to mesh together. Your manager has to be able to listen closely to each stakeholder to find creative solutions that meets everyone's needs. This is how a leader is able to bring the best out of the team, out of the organization. Now, another balancing act is when it comes to making difficult decisions. From dealing with staffing issues to shifting priorities, being the brain of the operation can take its toll. Managers have to work with the resources they have, even if they're not ideal. And that often means making tough calls. While these decisions may not be popular with everyone on the team, it is very important for managers to stay focused on the long-term benefits of the organization, the long-term benefits for the team. At the end of the day, it takes a courageous and empathetic leader to make these tough decisions. And it's the mark of a true professional to handle the consequences that come with them. One way to make the relationship between managers and employees so much easier is with the help of today's video sponsor, ConnectTeam. No more juggling between multiple apps. ConnectTeam is an employee management app that provides a streamlined and hassle-free experience that will save you time and boost the bottom line. It's specifically designed for frontline and non-desk teams, keeping the mobile-first mentality in mind. Both employees and managers absolutely love using ConnectTeam. It allows you to stay connected and to focus on what truly matters, growing the business. Setting up ConnectTeam is an absolute breeze, and it does not require any tech savviness. Employees are able to access everything from their mobile phones, while managers can keep everything up to date, whether they're in the field or they're sitting at a desk. But ConnectTeam is more than just an app. It's your time saver and your error preventer. So say goodbye to manual tasks and mistakes, really, because ConnectTeam automates everything for you. With ConnectTeam, you can confidently grow your business without any hassle. So when you're ready to give it a try, use the link in the description and start your 14-day free trial. And if you have 10 or less employees, you can use ConnectTeam for absolutely free for as long as you'd like. So get started with ConnectTeam today. Being a manager is definitely no easy gig. From managing projects to ensuring deadlines are met, the workload basically is never ending. There's also the added responsibility of keeping staff motivated and facilitating communication between different teams, different departments. All of these tasks can pile up, leaving even the most seasoned manager feeling stressed and overwhelmed. So it's important that as we look at our boss, we recognize that stress and burnout are real issues that can take a toll on their own mental health and their own physical health. It's essential for your manager to take steps to manage their own workload and to prioritize their own well-being. So whether it's delegating tasks or stepping out to take a break to recharge, your manager is also kind of focused on managing their own stress levels, which helps them manage you and the team better. And I mean, being a manager, not only are they responsible for the performance of themselves and the team, but they also have to navigate the tricky waters of office politics, handling conflict, and dealing with difficult personalities. Come on, we all know that one difficult personality that they have to deal with. It's essential to develop the skills to handle these situations effectively. After all, your manager's ability to navigate office politics, resolve conflicts, and to deal with difficult personalities can often make or break the team. And this, in and of itself, will take a toll on the best of us. Remember, managers, bosses, are people too. They have their own set of challenges, their own goals, their own pressures, just like the rest of us. They're doing the best to lead their team while kind of juggling everything else. So keep that in mind when you think they are doing less than the ideal job. And another thing to keep in mind is there is one toxic trait that managers and employees share, and it's so silly. So in this video, that's exactly what I talk about. So get your coffee, and I'll see you there. Ciao.